I mentioned there's a couple of weak links or pitfalls that despite diligently moving your sheep every 1 to 3 days, that you could wind up with a high parasite load. And here's a couple of reasons that could happen. One is, what's your water supply? Your water supply needs to be portable or piped. It needs to be in the paddock. So if you have 45 paddocks, you need to be able to have water in 45 different locations. The pitfall is when people use lanes or a barnyard to water from, and the sheep go back to that same area, walking down the lane every day, eating the grass that's contaminated, or they go back to the barnyard and they pick on those little green nibblings that are in the barnyard. And that's how come you could wind up with a parasite problem. The second one is, where did you winter your sheep and when did you start grazing that area? So bale grazing is a fantastic way to restore fertility to your pastures. However, the downfall is you've got a whole winter's worth of manure out there that's going to hatch out in the spring. In particular, here in Minnesota, June is the month when all those larvae are hatching out of that paddock. So you need to be mindful of when you graze that paddock. You need to stay off it for about 6 weeks after the temperatures reach 50 degrees. That gives it time for those larvae to hatch out and die. There can be some other scenarios. Just keep in mind that anytime sheep are walking over and nibbling on some green pickings on their way to and fro that they've been on sometime in the last 45 days, you're going to be picking up a parasite load. So when I say that we move every day and we stay off it for 45 days, it's something I'm actually religious about. We do not return in 45 days. We do not allow those sheep to graze that area again for 45 days. That is the big thing. And by the way, there is no such thing as no parasites. We're just getting the parasite level down to an acceptable level so that it's not a pathogenic load to the sheep. So these sheep out here, they have a parasite load, but it's not harming them.